Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're gonna cover the spring major tournament. This is gonna be the qualifying round. And before I hop into anything, I just wanna say many thanks to everybody's condolences. Man, it's just really cool, we don't know each other, you know what I mean? And a lot of people sending me good wishes, prayers, condolences, like the whole thing. Like, what a really cool community that we built here with virtual friendships and all kinds of cool stuff. So I want to take a second there to say thank you. I am doing the qualifying round. I probably won't have time to do the second round. We don't have a whole lot going on today, but the middle of the week is going to be busy. So I don't think I'll have time to put up any content for the second round, but I will be home for the finals. I'm only doing rookie this week. I'm doing one division just to make it, super fast for time for me and make it a lot easier on my schedule. So, hey, if you're not a subscriber, please become one. We're really close to the 3,600 mark. Let's get that one beat here within the first 10, 15 minutes of this video being up. And let's focus on getting to 3,700. So please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Secondly, if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. That would be awesome too. That does help me out. And I do apologize about the quality of the audio. I'm in like this little hotel business center. And to me, it feels very echoey in here. So I hope it doesn't too bad as far as the audio quality goes. Okay, minus 16, had a really nice qualifying round. I think this is going to be a high scoring tournament. And I even left a couple shots out there, which we're going to talk about. So here we go. Let's go, baby. Spring major, rookie division. Hole number 1 is a hole we have got to pick up the eagle on. All right. In my opinion, it's a must eagle. The one thing we want to know about this hole, or that we're going to talk about, is, up here, this fairway slopes. So we cannot hit a great right shot, and we don't want to hit a great left shot either and clip this bush. We do need to hit a perfect ball, okay? Here you can use 4.5, 5 bars of topspin. That's going to be plenty. And what we're looking to do is get our ball guideline over that middle bush right there. Now here, this is a 10% pull at max. And I think it's important here to note the spin. We're using a katana so we can fight the way the ball slopes, okay? The hill slopes. So here's 5 top, maybe a little bit less. You can do 4.5, whatever you got, 5 top. 3 bars of side spin to the left. We have got to fight against the natural roll of this fairway. Perfect ball. And you'll see here, we do hop over that tree, and we get ourselves a really nice roll. And you can see here that even with all that left side spin, our ball really starts to slant down towards the right. Now, when you look at this shot right here, you might think the next shot is played at 0%, which is what I tried, and I missed. Okay, I missed. So we have got to do this 10%. Now, 10% I put up here. Notice I didn't put medium, mid, or max. Now you can see here with my end ringer, I'm at max distance because when I pushed up, I went to my thorn. But depending on your club level and depending on where you get at the drive, you might be playing this at max with a wedge like me, or you might be playing this at minimum distance with your thorn or your short iron, okay? So it's up to you to determine where you're at on your club, but the elevation is 10%. I hit a perfect ball. And as you can see here, this one we get the slow roll, center of the cup for the eagle on hole number 1. Hole number 2 is confusing me a little bit. I played this one 30% at max. Now, 30% might sound like a big number, okay? But really it's not. Because with this backbone, you can increase the elevation quite a bit, and the numbers don't change that much as far as your ring pull goes. 2.1 back, 1 bar of side spin to the left, which is the most you can do with the navigator. Now, I want you to notice here that I am aiming, it should be 2 back. I think I changed it, yeah. Okay, 2 back, 1 left. I want you to notice here, I've got the blue ring almost on the rough line. But I want you to notice the way the ball guideline moves. Okay, so here's my setup spot, blue ring almost at the rough. Notice what happens when I start to move my blue ring away from the rough. The ball guideline points towards the hole. Look what happens if I move it towards the rough. The ball guideline points away from the hole. So really strange sticky spot here. Ultimately, I've got the end of my ball guide line in the middle of that dark green square. So hopefully you can see that. Again, I pull this 30% at max. I don't know what my graphic said. I think I mistyped it, but it should say 30% at max. Perfect ball, and we still miss this one to the right-hand side, okay? Okay, yeah, my graphic is right, 30% at max. So what do we need to do here? Well, we could add a whole bunch more elevation, or we could try to offset our shot more to the left. I'll leave it up to you, but you see where I aimed, you see what I played, 30% at max, and you see how I miss. So go ahead and, tweak it and see what you can do with hole number 2. Not an easy hole in one here. Okay, hole number 3, 10% at max. I don't have a whole lot to cover here. You're gonna go with top spin. You can see here I did 5 bars and 2 bars of left side spin, and then I bump it up to 6. Now, I know not everybody has 6 bars of top spin. However, you'll just play max top. Unless you have an extra mile 9, then I would go 6. As you can see here, no overpower, half a ball of curl to the left. It might be just a tad of overpower, which, I would say to add. I would like you to add a little bit of overpower and keep that half a ball of curl to the left. If you're playing with the extra mile 5, 6, or 7, you're definitely going to have to go into a little bit more overpower than the rest of us. All right. That leaves us for shot number 2. Shot number 2, we're playing uphill at minus 10%. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you here as I hit a great shot on both of my accounts. But you can see what I'm trying to do here. I got the ball guide line going through the middle of the pin, with almost 4 bars of top spin, but not quite. Great ball. The speed is good, but we miss significantly to the right-hand side because of a great right. Okay, now I want to talk to you about hole number 4. This is why I hope people don't skip through a lot of my videos. Hole number 4 is not as easy as click and shoot, okay? I want you to notice that at 3.1 mile per hour wind, and you need to write this down, we're going to play 30% at mid. If the wind is 3.5 or below, so 3.5 or below, you're going to play at 30% at mid. If it is over that, 3.6 and above, you're going to play this one 40% at mid. Because whenever I had higher wind, I was missing to the right-hand side. However, I had the same wind, the 3.1 here, 2 times, and I landed it both times, okay? So this is 30% at mid. We need to talk about the spin and the landing mark, because this is going to be easy. The spin is good no matter the wind. Sorry. Come on, David. All right. So you'll notice here I went with like 4.1 back spin. Notice that I am offsetting just slightly to the left-hand side of the flag stick, barely. Perfect ball, center of the cup, okay? Here it is again, 3.1 mile per hour. So on these 2 accounts, I had the same wind. On my other accounts, I had a higher wind and I missed to the right, even though I was playing the same shot. Now keep in mind, I took my pro accounts and I dropped them down to rookie, like I said. So I had 4 looks at this hole. And the higher winds, if I would have played them at 40%, they would have dropped. But you can see there's 2 shots at that wind and we're good to go. Okay. Hole number 5, I'm going to give you 2 different ways to play. This one's going to be very aggressive, okay? If you don't have an extra mile 8, you could go ahead and try to play this with a berserker. If you have plenty of berserkers, if you have money balls, a power 4 ball with as high wind resistance as possible would be awesome. But you're going to see here that if we play this with the Kingmaker to reduce the wind and only a power 3 ball, we can really get a lot of this fairway. So we'll look at that one again. No elevation here. This is almost direct headwind, so I'm doing as much top as possible, combined with as much left side spin as possible, and I'm just going to let this ball rip. Okay, That puts us here for shot number 2. Shot number 2, we're going to play this one uphill again. We're going to play it minus 10% at mid, and I came up with this elevation based off the miss on my other account. Notice here I'm also offsetting to the right-hand side. So let's take a look at this. Spin, 2 back, ball guideline at the hole, favoring the right-hand side of the cup. You see that? Perfect shot. We're dead center with that offset. Very good eagle opportunity if you got the club and ball to go this way. If you don't, I'm going to show you an alternate route. Now, the one thing I want you to notice here is I have an extra mile 9. I do not want you to pay attention to that or even care about that, okay? Any extra mile, you're going to be able to play the same shot. Listen, you could even play this with a big topper if you wanted to for all that top spin. Either way, it's going to put you and I in the same area, all right? So don't even pay attention to this. You're going to go with as much top spin as you can. And now you can see here we have plenty of fairway to work with. So like I said, big topper or your extra mile, just go this way. Same thing with my long iron here. Keep in mind, these are my pro accounts. So the clubs are higher, but we're going to be playing with the Goliath like I always do. Now, yeah, this is a Goliath 9, but we're not really using the benefits of the power, the extra spin, the curl, none of that. Here, we're going to play this one at 10% elevation as well, and then it's up to you to find your own distance of your club. So 10%. Now here, I want you to notice we're going dead center of the hole. You see that? Dead center of the hole with quite a bit of backspin. And we even pick up the eagle there. So 2 different ways to play hole number 5, depending on your club level and whether or not you like to gamble. Brings us on to hole number 6. Hole number 6 is pretty straightforward, but the second shot's going to be very strange for all of us, and I'll explain why. So here you're going to see I'm just going this way. I got my blue ring right up on the rough line, max top, max right side spin. I'm going to pull this one at 10%. Perfect ball. I'll use some overpower, some curl. Now this fairway is going to run weird. There are parts that slow your ball down. There's parts that speed your ball up. The second shot, we're going to play 25%. But again, it's going to be up to you to find the distance of your club because we're all going to get different ranges on the yards. This one, you know, in the previous tournament that we played this course on, it was kind of mixed results for me on the albatross. I don't think this is an easy albatross, but I do think that you will see a handful of players pick it up. I'm playing 25% at max here because I'm at max distance of my sniper. I missed this one by about 1 full green square to the right. So, you know, hole number 6, at least we get a straight shot at pin by taking the drive that I take. But again, I think we're all going to get mixed results on hole number 6, okay? Hole number 7, we're going to play 15% at mid. We're going to try to go 3 bars of backspin here. Now, here's the thing that I'm frustrated about. You know, like I said, I put all 4 of my accounts in rookie, and I did not pick up a hole-in-one on this one at all. And I started at 10%. And when I started at 10%, I actually lipped the cup. So then I tried to play 15% like you're seeing here, and then I keep missing to the left-hand side. So this one's a little bit baffling me, right? But, you know, perfect ball, we hit the rough, and you see here I missed to the left. But when I played 10%, I rolled the cup the opposite way. It was a little weird. The one thing that I would say, though, is I did put 1 ball in the sand. And what I learned from that was, you see my yellow ring up here? My yellow ring, your yellow ring needs to be in the fairway a little bit, okay? So most of the yellow ring in the rough, but a little bit at the top of the fairway there. Perfect ball, and I just missed to that side. I do think this should be a much easier hole-in-one, but for some reason, it just eluded me on hole number 7. Hole number 8, you'll see here that 10% at max, but you're going to really see me move my club around to figure out, oh no, this is a different one. I feel like I'm missing a hole. Well, let's just go through this here real quick. I'm not missing a hole. This is right. Okay. No, this is right. Okay, hole 8. We're not missing a hole. Half a ball of curl to the left with a bunch of OP. Hit a great shot to the left, and it's still okay. It's still fine. We catch that second fairway, which is exactly what we wanted to do. And we get a whole lot of this one. So we get this one for 369. That's going to bring us in here for shot number 2. We're going to play it 20% at max, even though I'm not at max. Now, again, I learned that based off my other account because I missed this one to the left-hand side on my other account. 2 bars of backspin, ball guideline bouncing into the hole. And then again, 20% at max. This is difficult to pull your rings on when they get this small like that and from that angle. But we get this one to sneak into the right-hand side of the cup, okay? Now here's why I thought that I was missing a hole, but I'm not. Hole 9, it took me a minute to decide what I want to do with this type of wind. I was thinking, can we go there? Maybe, maybe not. What happens if I go to a berserker since I haven't used one yet? You know, could I make it? I think we could. I'm going to try tomorrow because I only qualified one of my accounts today. So I'm going to try that tomorrow, and I'll see what happens. But ultimately, I decided just to play it safe here, okay? You can see where I'm setting up. Half a ball of curl to the right, and we just powered this thing down the fairway. 10% here. Again, check your distance of your club. For me, I'm about minimum distance, so I play it at minimum distance. We're getting direct tailwind, which is really nice. But you're going to see I miss this one to the right, and I can show you why I miss it to the right. Look at my pull angle when I pull my rings. I'm pulling with a pretty heavy 1201, it looks like, when I should be pulling directly north. So you're going to see my wind arrow here. You see how it's only north to north right? Like, look how bad of a pull angle that is. That's really, really bad. You know, that's a mistake by me that I need to fix moving forward. But that's why I missed to the right-hand side, okay? Hey, everybody, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for your support. Again, thank you for all your condolences. It really means a lot. I do wish you the best of luck. Let me know how you do in the comments. Like I said, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you.